it's time to crank up the truth. I'm Val Selby, and over the decades of working online, I've learned a most important lesson. Mindset owns your business. If procrastination, imposter syndrome, and a lack of focus have been blocking your biz, then I'm here with Val Full Volume, ready to help you see choices that you're making. Get ready to own your personality and use your expertise to create the business of your dreams. Now is the time to make changes and live your best life. So let's get to it. Hello, everyone. So today I want to talk about personality, which is one big thing that I really love to talk about because you can tell I have a big personality. Guess what that has meant throughout the years? It's meant I've been told so many times that I'm too loud, I'm too opinionated, I'm too this, I'm too that. And the more I talked about it, the more I found that it doesn't matter what our personality is. All of us women have heard a lot of the same shit, that we're too quiet, we're too shy, we should reach out more. The exact opposite of everything that I've been told over my life. Isn't that ridiculous? So today I just want to talk just a little bit because, owning your personality is definitely a process, and it is multifaceted, as everything is in our lives, especially working on any mindset work. So we're just going to dig in just a little teeny tiny bit. I just want to get you thinking a little bit more on it and how you feel about it. And it's going to be a little uncomfortable because if you're anything like me, when you think about some of the things that you've been told, you're taken back to those exact circumstances, right? And that's uncomfortable. And I will tell you that the more that you go back and go through it in your head, the more you can realize that it's not you, it's them. All right. So one of the funny thing is, if you ask women if they've been told that they need to change something about their personality, isn't that ridiculous? There's no woman I've ever talked to that has not multiple times throughout their lifetime been told that they need to change something. And I know some of it is people using it, thinking it's a good thing. For example, some of my more introverted friends, when they were growing up, they're shy and they were quiet. And so people were like, you should voice your opinion more because, you are smart and they feel like they're building them up. However, we can look back now. We can look back on this and goodness, I feel like I should have this conversation with my kids now because I probably did. I probably did the same thing, right? Unknowingly, but it's not helping with the confidence because as soon as you're telling people that they need to change their personality, what's actually coming across is you're not good enough the way you are. And that's not helpful, right? And it doesn't matter that that's not the way that the person wants to make you feel. That's how it comes across. That's how it makes you feel. That's how it made me feel over the years. That being loud is a bad thing. Now, I have a funny story about that because it wasn't my family at all that made me feel that way. It was definitely outside of my family. The women in my family are loud. We just are. It's natural. The guys are just like, we're going to go be in other rooms. Even at my parents' house now, when we're downstairs and my mom and I are talking and of course I end up laughing because I laugh too much. My brother lives in an apartment upstairs and he'll come down because he'll hear me laughing. It's like the call, right? But in my family, it's normal. We're never, ever made to feel that that's wrong. Because actually in my family, in my generation, I'm not the loud one, which is the funny thing. I know. Can you believe it? I'm not the loud one. We have a loud one in each generation, and I'm not the loud one. My mom's the loud one, but I'm not. So it's so funny how we can let outside kind of dictate how we're going to feel, even when our family has brought us up to have certain things that are okay. It's like, oh, but wait, you guys are used to me, and you guys are this way as well. But these people over here, they say this isn't okay. I need to hush. Meanwhile, there's so many reasons that my being opinionated is okay. There's so many reasons that my being loud and my laughing all the time and my joking all the time is okay. It's something that I now embrace, and it did take me a while. Once I started really figuring out that it wasn't me, it was them, and that they had problems with themselves, and that's why they were trying to control how I am, and that I should be the way that they want me to be. And the big part, as soon as I figured out, why the fuck do I care? Who in the hell are these people, and why are they even in my life? A nice big shift started happening. And that shift came into my business big time. Because you know what's great for somebody who talks too much? Podcasting. Podcasting is excellent for people who talk too much. In fact, I was thinking to myself the other day, I might have missed a calling that I never even thought about, of being on radio way back in the day. Now, I don't like mornings, so I don't like mornings, but I'm a night owl, so maybe I missed a calling back in the day. Who knows? Never know. But there's so many things for every piece of everybody's personality that once you embrace your personality, those are fun things now, because it's easy, and it's easy to bring it to your business. Like, for instance, the podcast is going to be a great marketing tool for my business, right? This is going to be the way that you can connect with me so much easier. And because I love to talk, I don't mind getting on Zooms and, let's have a conversation. It's not a big deal for me, versus anymore sitting and writing, which is hilarious, because writing back in the day, I used to love doing that. But now that I found all of these ways that I could just be more vocal, that's so much easier for me. And I fought it for so long because, of course, who the hell wants to hear from me? So I want you to question, where are you holding yourself back? And it can get a little tough, because if you've heard that you're too much of so many different things for so many decades, it can be kind of tough to pinpoint these things. It's going to be a process. Like I started off, it's going to be a process that's going to probably bring up some ick. You're not going to feel good. Hit me up. I get it. So been there. Going through the ick alone sucks. So don't go through the ick alone. Definitely hit me up. You can hit me up on the contact sheet. Now, how is this relating even more to business? Okay, so as we embrace our personality and who we are, we attract people, because we are being truthful, we are being authentic, and people can feel that and see that. And they're like, okay, what else is she going to say? They might not even be fully in your niche. But just for example, when you go to social media, you go to TikTok, you go to your Instagram, if you're on the Reels, and you take a look at those, who are you more likely to engage with? Let's even use celebrities, for example. Who are you more, and I'm not going to call out names, but who are you more easily going to engage and be like, hell yeah, I have to comment on this? Somebody who has shown up being Hollywood to the nines, and you're like, oh my God, she's just so everything, and she's so Hollywood. Or are you going to, I am going to do a call out. And I don't have anybody, for example, because I don't follow a ton of celebrities. But, a celebrity that you can tell that their social media is all filters and the perfect pictures, and it's doubtful that their posts are written by them. They have a social media manager that's taking care of everything, and it looks that way. And I don't bash it. It's great. They look gorgeous. They're living their best life. go for it. Or somebody like Chrissy Teigen. I love following Chrissy Teigen. Now, Chrissy Teigen's shit on her social media is gorgeous and beautiful. I mean, the pictures that she's taking, she might have a social media manager and all of that. I'm sure she does. But when I read her posts, I feel like she's there in her posts. And you can tell that some of those posts, at least some of them, quite a few of them, are totally her doing the posts. They're just more personalized. Now, who are you going to be wanting to comment on? There's no wrong answer. You could be the Hollywood glam, totally put together is your thing. And that's okay. But I think the majority of us are going to be pulled towards somebody, like Chrissy, who's just more personal. And we're just like, you know what? I'm connecting with this. Even if I'm not living the millionaire life, I am connecting with this because she's going through this, and this. Using that for an example, even I saw that she's got a new business out, and I was even going on down that rabbit hole of buying stuff, And it's just because I connected, and it's like, you know what? I really do believe that she does this stuff. So I'm going to go see what she has to offer that might help me in my cooking stuff. Obviously, my word of the day is stuff. Any Pee Wee Herman fans out there? So I say use your personality because you're going to connect with more people. It's going to make you more relatable and bring them into your business. Now, I want to wrap this up because I do love to keep these a little bit short right now before we get into too much stuff. And especially since personality is such a lot for some of us, because we've been made to feel bad about who we are for quite a while. A big thing about owning your personality is also knowing who the hell you want to talk to. Because once you're embracing your personality and those things that make you, you're going to start connecting more with people, right? With your ideal client. But you need to know who they are so you can write to them, specifically to them. Talk to them about their pain points. Like me right now. I am talking pain points through the podcast of confidence and owning who you are and a lack of focus and the self-sabotage and so many of these things that are coming up. Yeah. And I'm talking about them because they're things that I have gone through, things that I continue to go through, but things that I have some stuff in place that helps me go through them faster. So I'm looking to find you to help you get through those. So I need to know who the hell I'm talking to, right? And I created just a little I'm calling it a mini course, mini workshop. And you can grab it for free because I feel it's so important to have your ideal client customer in place for everything you do. I've got it's 20 minutes, people, 20 minutes. You have 20 minutes. And I promise it's going to change your marketing. So grab the Who the Hell Are You Talking To mini course. You can get it at valselby.com/who the hell. No dashes in there or anything. And that's valselby.com/who the hell. And you can instantly go in there. There's a 20-minute video and 3 or 4 worksheets, I believe. I haven't counted the worksheets in a while. So just nice and quick so that you can connect the correct people with your personality that want to hear more from you. So today we've got personality. I touched on personality. We're going to have more throughout the podcast. As I said, we've got self-sabotage. We've got so much of this stuff coming up. And the reason that I need to talk about it is because it's all stuff that I've gone through in the last, forever, but it's definitely the stuff that I have become aware of and been processing. So I want to help you through the process as well so that you're not muddling through like I did for so many years, muddled through, and I didn't have to do it so alone. I did it the hard way. That's one of my MOs. Unfortunately, I'm learning not to do it the hard way anymore. I'm learning to reach out. I'm learning to share. So you can always share with me when you're going through it, because I get it. I might not be going through exactly the same struggles, exactly the same way you did, but I get that the struggles are there and I get that the struggles suck. So let's take the suck out of it. Hit me up and I will talk to you on the next podcast. Thanks for listening to Val Full Volume. I can't wait to talk with you again, and I'd love to bring you more information even quicker. So if you are ready to move past your crap and be less in your head, I'm ready to coach you. An excellent first step is joining us in the Boss Mindset membership. You can find it at valselby.com/join-membership. That's valselby.com/join-membership. Now go out there and create the biz of your dreams.